Om Amriteshwari Namah. Bahubali is a very important Thanksgiving ceremony performed to show our gratitude towards our ancestors and our Mother Nature. Vav refers to the new moon day and Beli means offering, hence the name Vav Beli. Every year, this ceremony is performed on the new moon day of the Malayalam month of Karkadaga. Anthropology says it has been 200,000 years since human beings have evolved and existed on the planet Earth. If we consider 20 years as one generation, then we have crossed almost 10,000 generations so far. We need to understand that only 3 to 4 generations are living at a time on the earth. The traditional belief is that 1 year in the human world is equivalent to 1 day in the ancestral world. So this ceremony, which is performed once in a year in our human time scale, is the equivalent of welcoming and feeding the ancestors every day on their time scale. Hence, they get fed daily. We have 3 forms of indebtedness. One to God's power or natural powers. Second to the rishis, the ancient realized masters who imparted the supreme knowledge to the humanity. And the third to our ancestors in the lineage. During this ceremony, we offer specially prepared rice balls called pinda to our ancestors. After offering is made, the prasadam is left in the nature to be consumed by birds, fishes, animals or insects. Thus, this becomes Bhudayajna. Bhudayajna refers to the offering of oblation to all the creatures in the nature. Through the ritualistic offering of water, known as Tarpanam, we pay off our debts to the natural powers and the masters. This becomes Rishi Yajna and Deva Yajna. In India, along with these rituals, people also engage in feeding the poor and distributing clothes to the needy. They also even donate to the charitable causes. This becomes Nra Yajna, serving the mankind. When we follow this tradition, we realize that we are all like links in the same chain. The ancestral puja thus becomes the Brahma Yajna. In this way, we will be performing the Panchamaha Yajna, the 5 great offerings as described in the sacred scriptures. Om Amriteshwari Namah.
Namah Shivaya. Today I am going to show you how to make pindam, which is a rice ball, and a pal payasam, otherwise known as milk pudding. Rice ball is specially prepared for the ancestors' puja on Vavu Bali day, which falls on the new moon day during the Malayalam month of Karkidaga. In other words, this puja is done on the new moon day of July or August. Let's look at the ingredients that we will need for making the rice ball. This recipe will be for just 1 serving. So 1/4 cup of unakalari, which is a Kerala rice, or you can use any type of rice. 1 full teaspoon of black sesame seeds. If black sesame seeds is not available, you can use brown or white sesame seeds. 1 teaspoon of ghee, which is a clarified butter. If that is not available, then you can use unsalted butter. Then half a teaspoon of honey, then half a teaspoon of jaggery or brown sugar, 3/4 tablespoon of mashed ripe banana, 3/4 cup of water to cook the rice. Wash rice well until the water runs clear and soak it for about 45 minutes. Following this method helps the rice to cook quickly. I have done this procedure already and it is ready to be strained and cooked. Let's turn on the heat now and start cooking. Then we are going to cook in this non-stick pan. And let's add the water and heat it over a medium flame. And then cover it with lid. See, the water is boiling now. Once it comes to boil, let's add the rice. So add the rice and then make sure to keep the heat to medium. Just stir it a little bit and then cover it with lid. And then it takes about 5 to 6 minutes to the water to evaporate. So leave it to cook for 5 to 7 minutes. Let's open the lid and stir the rice. This rice takes about 20 to 25 minutes to cook. This is almost 30 to 40% cooked. When you see the water has evaporated, cover it with lid and cook for 2 more minutes. You can see there is still some moisture is there. So let it cook for 2 more minutes. So now the rice is cooked almost 90% and we are ready to add the jaggery. Stir it well and then cover it cook it for a minute. Now you see it is cooked well. You can turn off the flame now. And let's add the sesame seeds now. And ghee. Honey. And then mix it well. And we are going to add the mashed banana to the rice and then mix it well. Should be like this. You should be able to bind everything together and make a nice ball out of it. Now you see the rice is, the cooked rice is mixed with other ingredients and the rice is still warm. So let's make a single large ball out of it like this. place it on a tray like this. Namah Shivaya. Now let us look at the ingredients for making pal payasam, otherwise known as milk pudding. This recipe will approximately yield 1.5 cups, enough for 15 people to do puja. If we have leftover payasam after the puja, you can have it as a dessert. Here I have 1/4 cup of unakalari, which is a Kerala rice, or you can use any rice, 2 cups of whole milk, 2 cups of water, 2 tablespoons of sugar, half teaspoon of ghee, which is a clarified butter or unsalted butter, 1/4 teaspoon of cardamom powder. So the rice has been washed well and soaked for 45 minutes, and following this method will help the rice to cook quickly. And then I am going to combine the milk and the water together, which comes to 4 cups in total. And then let's turn on the heat now. And place a non-stick pan over a medium flame. Let's add 2 cups of this milk and water mixture to the pan. And let it boil until the mixture is reduced to half of its volume. Meanwhile, let's strain the rice now. So let's open the lid and check. The milk is boiling now. So it's time to add the rice. Once you see that the rice is cooked 60%, add the remaining of 2 cups of the liquid to the pan. And then keep stirring constantly so that it doesn't stick to the bottom of the pan. Otherwise, you will have a burnt payasam. And then one more key to follow is keep the heat to low medium at this point. When this liquid evaporates, there is a tendency for this mixture to stick to the bottom of the pan. So keep stirring it continuously. Failing to do so will result in burnt payasam. Keep stirring the mixture until the pudding thickens. When the payasam is almost cooked, you see a color change in the payasam naturally. That is somewhat like cream color, and now it's time to turn off the flame. So I'm turned off the flame now. Now let's add the sugar, cardamom and ghee. And you don't stir now, just cover it with lid. Let it sit for 30 minutes. It's been 30 minutes now. Let's look at the payasam. Mix it well. You see the payasam mixed uniformly well and has reached the room temperature. Give it a good stir. And then now you can transfer this into a bowl. So I have transferred the payasam into a bowl. In this video, I have showed you how to make special rice ball and prasad milk pudding. These are fairly easy recipes. Hope you can prepare them without much difficulty. Thank you very much. Om Namah Shivaya.
Om Namah Shivaya. Now I am going to explain how to arrange articles prior to Vav Beli Puja. Traditionally in India, we use 2 banana plantain leaves arranged one above the other as shown here. You can replace the banana leaves with any big leaves available or plates or trays. We will place the main lamp with oil and wick on the leaf at the top, one further away from you. If the lamp is not available, you may use a candle. All the offerings are made on this leaf where the lamp is kept. All the articles are needed for the puja will be placed on the bottom leaf. This is the rice ball known as pinda, and this is specially prepared sweet pudding called palpayasam. This brass vessel is called kindi and filled with water. Instead of kindi, you can use a traditional panjapatram or glass and a spoon as alternatives. Sandal paste can be prepared by mixing water with sandalwood powder. If sandalwood powder is not available, you may use turmeric powder to make the paste. We need 5 long dry darba grass pieces. If darba grass is not available, any long locally available grass can be used. 2 out of these will be used to make the ring known as pavitram. Take 2 pieces of darba grass, bring together the pointy ends, hold the pointy ends with thumb and index finger. Wrap the grass pieces around the hand to create a loop. Snip away the excess length. Hold the top edge, slide your hand out of the loop. Place your middle finger into the loop. Pull the loop with middle finger. Start twisting the top end. Create a tighter loop around the middle finger. Place your index finger above the middle finger. Wrap the darba grass around the index finger and make another loop. Wrap the grass around the junction of 2 loops and pull out the index finger from the top loop. Feed the grass through the top loop. Pull the end slightly to create a loose figure 8 knot. It should be like this. Slide the grass ring on your ring finger with open end pointing upwards. Remaining 3 grass pieces are also kept on the bottom leaf. Next is the arrangement for Arati. Place the camphor in a clay lamp. Or any small vessel, or even on a spoon. If camphor is not available, you can use a second lamp or a candle for Arati. We also need an incense stick or any kind of available incense. Finally, we need a variety of flowers mixed together with some uncooked rice known as akshata and sesame seeds. Before the ceremony begins, take a bath, wear clean or new clothes, spread an asana or mat for sitting throughout the puja. If you are not able to sit on the floor, the same articles can be arranged on a table or a chair in front of you. Om Amriteshwarye Namaha.